to come across as if you actually wrote this message yourself. You would never write like this. You should be thinking, well, how would I write to a friend? Because otherwise it looks spammy. You want to come across as if you actually wrote this message yourself. If you write in your role, you're probably working hard. It sounds like it starts an advertisement right now. Why? You would never write like this. Your idea should be, hey, I just sit here on my lunch break. I was eating food. I had my phone here and I came across your LinkedIn and I was sending you something. And so that should be the idea. So when you write, you should be thinking, how would I write to a friend on LinkedIn? Because otherwise it looks spammy. And so what you should say, hey, John, great to connect. And then just seeing your post about this and this, super cool. We do that as well in our company. It was great to see that. And then ideally, you make a connection. Ideally, you say something like we do in the sales script or in the video. And that got me thinking, and so I had to think, are you currently this and this? Are you guys trying to scale right now? Are you guys trying to improve your user experience? Or are you working on other things in the company right now? So do you see, it should be smooth. You don't necessarily have to ask a question, but it should lead into it at least. Company name makes only sense if it's like short and sweet, unless, don't use long names or something, then it looks copy pasted. What's the language of the person that you're talking to? So you have to ask yourself, what are the specific things they are mentioning when they wake up and they are frustrated and they're worried? They don't say, oh, the backend is falling over. They have a specific pain point, or specifically, they're spending too much time on something that they hate doing, which is the result of the backend being not dialed in. Usually the people you talk to in e-com, I bet from the experience we have as well, they're all numbers driven. They're numbers people. E-com, it's about sales. We help double their e-com sales. Double is good, but then their customers now structurally order more often, bigger volumes, and do more self-service. This can be more sexy. Time spent on customer service costs has gone down by 30%. Or whatever they call this in that industry, they probably call it cost spent on this has gone down by this. That sounds like more tangible. And you take numbers that are actual numbers that don't look made up, like has gone up by 28%, while this has gone down by 16%. That looks specific, like it's a case study. So that's the fix I would make. And then for the first line, so two things. Either you know the industry language so well that you now can come up with this yourself without needing the team, or you call them and you ask them specifically. And we have questions to ask specifically. We want to have a more specific pain point we're targeting. The more you understand your clients, the better. And so what do they hate? What are they frustrated by? How do they call it? If they could have, you should ask them, if you could use a magic wand and you could have one problem magically fixed in your life right now, what would that be? In your business, ideally, of course. And then they say, yeah, this one. Then you say, why? What do you have from this? Yeah, because then I don't have to do this. Why? And then you do have to do this. And you see all these things they're telling you. And then one of those that's going to come out is the real problem that you should be targeting. Look at 5 people and you look at the trends. Which are the things that most people have? So for example, let's say we help agency owners scale, and for a lot of people, it's sales and lead gen, but we also have bigger clients where it's mostly about team and hiring and so on. So if I were to ask feedback and I want to, double down, let's say on the sales, I would ask around what's the biggest frustration you have right now when it comes to finding clients? Just doing that all manually and so on. Why is that a problem? Yeah, I get rejected. I don't have the right script and so on, and then from there, I would that's what they hate the most. If I can propose a solution that doesn't have that, that will hit. Your offer has 2 components. You make them more money. And then at the other time, what else do you do? There's not so much in business. It's actually quite simple. You either save them money or you save time. There's not much else. Any kind of disorganization is basically either reducing in unnecessary cost from the team or less time spent on something. There's not much else than that. People either want more money or more time. And more time includes usually things like it's smoother, it's faster, it's less hassle, it's less stressful, right? So this is a little bit more this ease aspect of it. And so that's right now not what is communicated. So when we, for example, reach out, we say, hey, what if you could scale your agency to over 100K, but cut down your time spent in the operations by more than half? So that's specifically, you make more money, but you also get time back on something you don't really want to do. That's specific. And there's where I would like to dive deeper, take one of the things that the team got back and use one of those to test that one in the messages.
If you like this video, then definitely subscribe for more videos like that. And if you want to learn more how we can help or just get any of the resources that we shared in this video, then definitely check the link in the description or just make a comment under the video and we'll make sure to hook you up or send you all the info that you need. Looking forward and seeing you in the next video.